If you come from my other video, then you know that this dirty little device, we disemboweled its little brother. So we are not looking at this one today, but you wouldn't be totally out of line to say these things look a lot alike from a distance. But one was much better. This thing costs $15. This costs about $250. So we're going to review the Retroid Pocket G2 today. So we're going to put this to the side. Now, first, I have done some pre-setup on this, and there's a couple things, right? So this thing feels a lot heftier, has a lot more weight to it, so you can tell it's a lot higher quality. The shoulder has two sets of shoulder buttons that are very, very smooth. These fold back, which I think is cool, and these are very smooth. Has a power button, volume minus plus on the top. The bottom, you got your recharge port. You can have a card, an SD card in there, and a headphone jack. And the buttons, two analog buttons that feel silky smooth. Directional 4-pad direction buttons. You know, your 4 active buttons for use. This is a stop button. This is a play button. This is the, I think it's the back button, and this is the home button. And you have 2 speakers right here that are very good quality. And the back has some breathing room in it, and it has another speaker. Looks like, it might not be a speaker, but this is so it can breathe. I think it has active cooling in it as well. So this thing is very nice. Also, it comes with a screen protector, but I messed up the screen protector trying to put it on. So I ordered another one, and it will come. So the screen is okay. This is a device I want to protect. So when you power this thing on, you have to do some setup, and I've already done most of it. So it'll come plain Jane. It'll come, so when you power this thing on, it will come like with nothing on the main screen here. You won't see these systems in here. You'll just see this all platform button. That's all you'll see. So when you boot it up, you have to get it on the Wi-Fi, and then you select over here what platforms you want to load. So you can select what systems you want to have on display. And there's some, like, I'm not about having just as many games as possible on a system. It's not my prerogative. It's not what I like to do. Also, I'm a firm believer in emulating what you have. So I believe that's how you legally are supposed to do it anyway. So I believe you're legally able to have emulation for games that you own. So I don't have many games on here, but I went through and did some of the setup already. So I only got Final Fantasy 3 or Super Nintendo loaded up, and what's cool about it is once you have to go to the computer, put the file on the device through a USB cable, and when you hit X on this device, you can go to these little options over here, which this is also a touchscreen, just so you know, and you can do things that are like adding the box art, the logos. It'll do a lot of it automatically. If you have the game title correctly, it'll download this stuff automatically. So it has all these screenshots in here, and it's really nice. It's just a nice way to display the list. You can display the list in different ways. I prefer this kind of layout, but you could do a layout like this. But the more games you get, the harder it is to understand that layout. So I have a few of my PlayStation games on here. And these were sort of the same thing. I have a lot of the anthologies because I like playing the old games or the Chronicles. So I have like the Chronicle disc, the Origins disc. And for some reason, I love Parasite Eve. Now, I don't know if I'm a weirdo. I wish they'd come out with a new version of it. I like climbing the tower at the end where you just customize your way. I don't know. I just love it. It's a good atmosphere. And it's the same thing. You can hit X. And I have not. So like Parasite Eve had a lot of its stuff already in here. But the anthology discs did not. I had to put those in sort of manually. And it'll also emulate PlayStation 2, which I only have the Grand DX Extreme on there. The systems it can do are all in this list, and Dreamcast is in there, Nintendo 64 is in there, and I think PlayStation 2 is probably, and Nintendo 64 might be one of the highest that it lets you do. When you put the system in, it doesn't have an emulator, so you have to get your BIOS system put in there. So if I hit X on here and I go to this little right here, this little edit window, you can go in and you can do all kinds of settings here too. But there's right here you have to config what emulator you're using. So you'll have to put that in there. You can choose different ones. You can install them yourself. If you choose certain ones, it'll download them, but you'll have to put in the actual boot files for the systems. It's just a thing that PS1 and PS2 emulation have to do. And then I have just Grandia Extreme on there. So, and I don't know, I think I might have one. Nope, I don't have any games in there. I'm put my Game Boy Nintendo games on there, but I don't have any in there yet. So first, we'll just boot up a Super Nintendo game real quick. See how good it loads. I love my Final Fantasy. What can I say? It's what I grew up with when I had no friends. It's already open, so I'm going to force it to open. So this emulator has this touchscreen system I really don't like. You can just do touchscreen if you want, but I lower it here, so it goes away. But if you watch my last video, the volume on this is so much better than that X20 Mini system. It sounds just a ton better. And and what's nice on the older systems, I'm not gonna be able to get to here, but you can use the thumbsticks to navigate instead of the D-pad, which is pretty convenient. So when I want to get out of here, I just hit the home button, takes me out, and takes me back to the systems. Run a PlayStation game real quick. I haven't started any saves on any of this stuff, so it's not gonna. I'm not going to be able to show you much gameplay, but I'll at least show you how fast it loads and what it does. I configured this emulator to bypass. This might be that I selected the wrong disk. So I have both. Oh, no, it worked. See how the text isn't all messed up? I like that. So if sometimes when you squeeze these things or the resolution is screwed up, the text gets all blurry. So I programmed that as my start button, and I have the analog sticks. Start. Oh, X is confirm. Okay, not sure if I like that. Oh, so I do. This is disk 2. So what you can do in this emulation is you can bring up the emulation menu, which I believe is here. Then you can change disk. And I'll have to go to the disk. And what's odd about this thing is I don't know if this is disk 1 or not. It didn't have the text on there. Oh, it must be. What I like. Oh, wrong disk. My bad. Sorry, dude. Let me get the right disk in there for you, brother. So it's the second one. Right here. It's nice that you can do that function. I might default this to disk 1 so that I did. So I have not tried this before. I have not tried. Do I have disk 2 in there loaded twice? Alright, let's try Parasite Eve 2. I'm going to force it to open. So you got that nice Sony. Delicious. Okay, so I have the wrong disk. Alright. I'll figure that stuff out later. Oh no, that should work. So I got Final Fantasy Tactics. Let's load up some Final Fantasy Tactics, see what it does. Oh, this is like an updated version. A version to make the game funner to play, I guess. Oh, it's got nice music. Good sound. Let's start. New game. So it's all loading up very quick. Sounds very good. And I haven't loaded up a PS2 game yet, which I don't think I have an emulator set. Let's find out. Oh, I have Xenosaga on there too. Let's see if it's booting up. I have not loaded a single PS2 game on here. It's booting up. It's not skipping or anything, tearing. Seems to be doing. I mean, this is a title screen, and I don't have a game in here, so I'm not gonna be able to test it really well. But the sound is amazing. See, it's not even skipping or nothing. I mean, that's just very nice. It's just great. Anyway, you can tell I'm a big fan of it. So the one thing I do want to navigate or sort of show you guys is it has this weird Google. It's almost like a Google Gmail file system, which might be the Android file system. Where's that? Oh, I'm in the. I gotta hit this. Hit one of these buttons. Oh, there we go. So, what is this? That took it. I quit the. Okay, I did not mean to do that. But it's pretty much a phone background with Play Store and Chrome. You can go to do anything you want to do on here. How do I get back to the emulation? What if I lock it out? No likey. Not likey. Oh, Retroid Launcher. I bet that's it right there. Yeah, okay. So, no, that's not what I want. What's this? No, it's the thumbnails. It's scanning mode. What's scanning mode? Don't know what that is. But so there's a lot to this thing, and I'm still figuring it out. I strongly encourage, if you are into this sort of thing, you can make a great custom handheld. To please, only use the ROMs for the games that you have. Don't try to, there's no reason to download 1,300 games into this thing. Just quality games that you own, that you want to play on the fly. I love it. I really love it so much that I don't want to tear it down. Let's see. Let me do a quick check and see if I want to tear this thing down or not. I'm going to power it off. Oh, no, it's not powered off. It's asleep. Let me power it off all the way. Shutting down. Okay, what do we got on the back? It's just 4 screws. Okay. We're going to do it for you guys. The other one only had 4 screws too, but it was very hard to get off. And I'm thinking this might be the same way. I don't think they want you taking these things apart. Alright, if it's gonna budge. No. So, sorry guys, I have too much oh man. I sort of want to do it. Where's that separate at? I'm trying to find a place to where I can try to pry it without damaging something on it. But, like, this looks like a pry point. Oh no, okay. So, it's completely clipped in somehow. It does not want to separate. There's no way. Okay, so we're not going to tear that sucker down. Sorry, guys. I normally would, but it's $250 that I don't want to waste, and I really love this thing. So I hope that you guys can appreciate my passion for wanting to keep this system in my collection and used instead of as a wall piece. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great day, and as usual, be nice to each other out there. See ya.